what's up? I'm not wearing glasses, but you know that thing that everyone's doing now, like that? Hold on. Am I doing it? I don't know, and it's really bothering me. Anyway, so we have a new setup today because I'm downstairs eating food, so we need to be close to the kitchen just in case Danielle wants some food. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about crazy substitute teachers. Now I have 3 stories to share with y'all, and I'm very excited about each of them because each of them is uniquely crazy. So we're going to start with my, like, kind of like the mediocre crazy sub. Like, she's not crazy, but like she was annoying. Okay, so she told us all that we could go to the bathroom in the beginning of class. And, you know, she took us downstairs like we're little 2nd graders. We were in 7th grade? Yeah, we were in 7th grade. So she walked us down in a single file line, hug and bubble. I think that's what it was, hug and bubble, right? And she made us walk like this down to the restroom, and we all had to go to the bathroom, okay? It took like 20 minutes. I didn't have to go to the bathroom because I don't know, I just didn't have to go. I'm like a camel, guys. All the way to Florida, I will not go to the bathroom. As soon as I get to the hotel, I realize I really have to go to the bathroom. It takes me like 20 minutes to go to the bathroom. I have terrible bathroom timing. So, I didn't have to go, so I didn't go, okay? And then, like, 20 minutes into class, I'm like, shoot, I really have to go to the bathroom. So I go up to her and I say, I know you already took us out, but can I please just go to the bathroom? We weren't even doing anything. I was already done with my work. Like, we're just sitting there. So I was like, can I just go to the bathroom? She says, no. I'm like, okay, I get it. My stepdad's a teacher. You can't just say yes to, you know, she already took us down. I get it. But, like, I really had to go to the bathroom. Like, any other time, like, I would have just been like, okay, yeah, it's fine. I'll go to my next class. But I really had to go to the bathroom, and I had, like, 30 minutes left of this class. So I went up to her again, and I was like, can I please just go to the bathroom? I really have to go. I feel really bad about this. Like, I really would never do this, like, anytime else. I just really had to go to the bathroom. She goes, no. I was like, so then 10 minutes go by. I'm talking to my friends. I'm like, I really gotta go to the bathroom. Like, I really have to go. And stuff. And they're like, well, just say you had to throw up. And I'm like, they're like, yeah, well, she can't say no because she doesn't want you to throw up in her classroom. So just say you have to throw up and leave. And I was like, that's actually a good idea. So I go up to her and I say, oh, like, drama skills to the max, okay? I go, I really have to go to the bathroom. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. Can I please go? And she goes, fine. I was like, okay, ma'am. Yes. So I went to the bathroom. We were all good. Now, this is a drama sub in 7th grade. The guy, we were going around, like, reading, like, this drama play or whatever. It wasn't even a play. I think it was, like, an article about, like, ancient dramas and stuff. And we were going around our table and we were reading them and stuff. And I went ahead because that's what I do. Because the people in my group were reading so slow, I just went ahead and I didn't know where we were. So when it got to me, I had no idea where we were, okay? And the guy was like, Danielle, it's your time to read. And I'm like, and instead of just being a normal person and asking, where are we, I read ahead. I said that I didn't know how to read. I started bawling, like fake crying or whatever. And like, it just happened. Like, I wasn't even trying to. It just happened. And he takes me outside and he's like, what's wrong? And I was like, I don't know how to read. People make fun of me for it. I just don't know how to read. And the guy was like, oh, it's okay. Like, if you ever feel sad or whatever, you can come in. I was like, so I walked back into class, tears and all, and everyone's like, Danielle, what's wrong? Like, are you okay and stuff? And I was like, I have no idea why I just cried. Because, like, I wasn't upset. And, like, I literally could have just told the guy that I had, like, no idea where we were. Nope, I said I couldn't read. So now this substitute thinks I can't read. The next substitute is my favorite substitute because we actually ended up reporting her. Yeah. So I think she was from Russia, France. I think she was from France, and she knew like French and stuff. So my table was a good table. We were all like asking her about like her, like where she grew up and stuff, and like words in French and all this jazz. So she kind of liked us, but there was just one really bad kid in my 6th period, my science class. And he was, like, getting on her nerves. Like, everything he had to have a comeback for, be fresh about. So, like, I get it, but she got so angry at him, called the principal on him. But before the principal could come, she was like yelling at him, like he was right here, and she was like yelling into his ear. And then the next day I get to school, and everyone's like lined up talking to our science teacher about like how bad the substitute was and stuff. And she was like, did she lay hands on the kid? And like, I don't remember if she did or not. I know that's like such a stupid thing to forget, but like seriously, I have no idea. So she ended up like not being able to be a substitute anymore, which I felt really bad about, but like also she was crazy, so like, I don't know. Oh yeah, she also slammed a computer down on a desk and broke it. So maybe she shouldn't be a sub. I don't know. Anyway, so my last substitute story is my favorite because I actually got in trouble. I never get in trouble, guys. I'm just not that type of person. I don't get in trouble a lot, and when I do, I feel really bad about it. I start crying. It's terrible. So when I got in trouble with the sub, I was just like not myself. So basically, the substitute was so like just a stickler about rules. Okay, she was my English sub, so we had a first period. So when people were coming in, someone came in 5 seconds after the Pledge of Allegiance came, you know, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the Republic, just, you know, all that stuff. After we said our pledge, someone walked in, and she goes, why are you late? Why don't you have a pass? And she said, oh no, I walked in school in time. I just wanted to stop to say the pledge because I thought that would be respectful, which it is. That's what you're supposed to do. She goes, you shouldn't be late. You have to go back to the office and get a pass. I was like, what? She was literally 5 seconds late. Like, and even if you walk in the door before the pledge, you still aren't late. You don't need a pass. Even if she went down, she would still have to say, like, oh, I need a pass. My teacher said I need a pass. And they'd be like, no, you don't. Like, you only need a pass if you're like 20 minutes late, you know? So she was like already crazy, and we were all just kind of like laughing because it was just funny, you know? And then she was really stickler about how you have to raise your hand to do anything. Like, you cannot get out of your seat. You cannot push in your chair. You cannot scoot your chair without raising your hand and asking her first. You cannot get a tissue. You cannot do anything. So she is really a stickler about doing that. So I get my papers from, like, my friends and stuff. So I got 5 papers, okay? 1 for me and 4 for my friends. So I went up to the thing, I got all the papers and stuff, I was handing them out to them, and she goes, did you raise your hand? I go, no. She's all like, put the papers back and raise your hand next time. I was like, okay. So I take every single paper back, and keep in mind, there was like 3 different papers that are stapled together, so there was really no point in me bringing them back just to hand them back. Anywho, so she makes me collect the papers, and now everyone is laughing at me because, like, even I'm laughing at myself. I'm like, this is so stupid. But I pick up the papers, I go and place them over there. I sit back at my table, I raise my hand, and I say, may I please get the papers for me and my friends? She goes, yes, but your friends can get their own papers. I was like, okay. So I go up there, and I start getting the papers and stuff. And I just start laughing, and I can't stop laughing because, like, my friends were laughing, and, like, everyone else in the class was laughing. And then one kid goes, what's so funny? And I'm like, and, like, usually at this point, I'd be bawling, but I was just so, like, what? I was laughing so much that I could not stop laughing. I was, and then she's like, yeah, what's so funny? Like, why are you laughing and stuff? And I was like, I'm so sorry. I would never do this normally, but this is just such a crazy situation to me. Like, I can't believe this. And she starts yelling at me more, and everyone else starts laughing even more. I'm crazy. I'm like, this is so disrespectful of me to be laughing at my teacher, but, like, also this is so funny because, like, what? She ended up getting in trouble, too, later that day for being, like, crazy or whatever. So I just have a very good sense of crazy substitutes. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you really enjoyed this video, make sure to check the description box and the iCard and the end card to see all of my other videos. You will find vlogs there, you will find videos there, you will find out how my house is haunted there. You will find all sorts of stuff, so make sure to leave and go in the comments and the description and stuff. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!
The substitute for the hole in your heart.